Good morning, Sally here. I'm going to read you another clipping from my book, Confessions of a Care Home. This one's called Unusual Moments in Caregiving. Caregiving is a field that often challenges individuals to adapt to unique and unforeseen situations. It's a profession that requires patience, empathy, and the ability to navigate sensitive circumstances with dignity and respect, even when faced with the unexpected. One of the strangest encounters I experienced in my caregiving journey involved a scenario that tested my reactions and understanding of human behaviour. It was a moment that reminded me of the profound complexities of the human experience, particularly when residents are navigating stages of vulnerability, illness, or emotional expression. Upon being asked by a carer to enter a resident's room, I was informed of something unusual occurring. What unfolded was indeed something I'd never encountered before. The particular resident came from Wales, her lilting accent betraying a life steeped in two languages, Welsh and English, each threading through her stories with equal warmth. She spoke fondly of her homeland, conjuring images of green valleys and chapel songs. Her life's narrative was quietly remarkable. She'd married her true love during the torment of the First World War, their bond forged in the shadow of uncertainty and hope. And unlike many of her peers, she'd waited almost 6 decades before starting her own family, eventually welcoming just one cherished daughter. Music held a special place in her heart, and its rhythms and melodies providing a constant source of comfort and joy. On music afternoons, when the care home brimmed with visiting musicians and performers, she was always there, tapping her toe in time, running her fingers on the arm of the chair, her blue eyes dancing to songs from both wartime and the present day. These afternoons seemed to awaken something deep within her, momentarily blurring the lines between past and present. The resident sitting quietly on her bed seemed deeply immersed in a moment that was personal and private, if you know what I mean. This situation required an approach rooted in sensitivity, not only to respect her dignity, but also to ensure her emotional and physical well-being. So over the course of the next week, these moments began to occur with increasing frequency. Each time I entered her room, I was reminded of the delicate balance required in caregiving to respect her dignity while ensuring her safety. It became clear to me that something had triggered this behaviour, some quiet shift in her emotional or physical state that demanded thoughtful attention. Determined to understand her and support her, I decided to gather insights about her life, her preferences and her routine. Conversations with others carers and a review of her history revealed subtle nuisances, memories, patterns, and habits that might hold the key to addressing her needs. And by piecing together these fragments, I hope to create a tailored approach that would honour her individuality and provide comfort during these fragile moments. And considering the location of her room was overlooked the garden and exposed her to the view of staff and visitors walking by, I decided to take measures to ensure her privacy. I purchased delicate, pretty net curtains that allowed light to filter through while shielding her space from prying eyes. And this small adjustment transformed her room into a haven, offering her a sense of security and solitude. And in addition, I recognised the importance of creating a care environment that would be most comfortable for her. I ensured that only female caregivers attended to her needs, fostering a sense of trust and understanding. And to address her well-being further, I consulted with her GP, who thoughtfully prescribed her a tonic to support her physical and emotional health. Now I'll stop there. You need to read the book to find out what happens. Thanks again. Till next time. Bye-bye.